Right, let's continue with Baldur's Gate. We finally got to Act 3. After who knows how many hours of delving into the dungeons of Act 2. Like, the whole Act 2 basically is in darkness. Like, almost completely. It was so bizarre to going back up to the surface and seeing greenery and forest around. Currently I'm in the, I guess I'm around the refugee camp? Looks like refugee camp. Man, there's so many NPCs. It's insane.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort. With haste.
I apologize for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
I want to talk to the dog.
Have you found some?
Freshened up and ready to fight.
Look
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it? Fetch! Oh, gods, no! No, no! No! That just won't do!
farmers.
Look, I know you're not gonna see it, so you might as well be on your way. Oh, goodness! You said it! Wondrous day! I am a good dog! You could come back! I like you!
No time to rest.
Such a good boy.
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy. Isn't he just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp. Means Biscotti can be kept away from that awful war.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength.
How much farther can I go?
I found some place with more clothes in it.
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice.
My party is just a bunch of fucking freaks, man. I still can't believe, man. What happened to my face, man? Got 2 worms in my head. Fucking poked out my eye. Jesus.
Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
His face kinda then doesn't fit the voice, in my opinion.
We need to get into the city. We've got to get Grunch into the city. But he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hid him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah. Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
Ah, Grunch. Half orc?
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
Nice.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
This is burlesque crash. What the idea?
Shh, not so loud.
Probably wanna get into
Those
a
lads
hospital?
find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around the Royal Mall.
When Nilos and me were hiding, and hungry, and scared, it was Grunch who got us through. I'm not letting him down now. I heard Alfira made her way into the city.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
Relax, kid. We're gonna do the job.
I'm really worried about Umi.
Washing my pits, this is the song when I'm... Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
What is he on about? He's literally washing his armpits on a open square. Man. Zoro.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Yeah.
Zoro, you made it here all on your own.
It was touch and go. Some close calls.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
Christine is pretty fun. She'd help out a bit more. We've lost so many since Elturel.
We should have an exile's feast to commemorate those we lost. Supplies are short, but I can scrape enough together for everyone to have a bite of something solid. Even if we only have tankers of river water to raise, we'll drink to their memory.
Christine didn't clean cookware, Mother Mona.
Again. Garen, you know the room.
No, we always smelled nice.
I've heard Alfira made her way into the city.
Bards can talk their way out of trouble as well as into it.
where we
She sent a message. She's at the Elfsong Tavern. Hopefully making herself
Carrot is
comfortable.
always filthy.
Glad at least one of us is doing well.
How did the wine sack get empty, Garen?
I bet somebody drank it, Ma. Might even have been me.
Oh, you're no sauce. I put my money on Christine.
We need to get into the city. Can't leave Grunch behind. So many more could have survived if I had done the right things.
Remember in Moonrise?
Don't take that on yourself.
When Alfira sang us
You
that
know who's
song.
really responsible.
Christine
I
is
think
pretty
of it
fun.
every day.
And she'd help out a bit more.
Me too. Or even at all. I hope she's all right.
Now, mind yourself. Leave Christine to me.
We made it through hell. Twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
Zoro, you made it here all on your own.
It was touch and go. Some close calls. The cult have claimed every road between Baldur's Gate and Elturel. But from what you tell me, I had it easy compared to the rest of you.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Supplies are short, but I can scrape enough together for
I wonder what's inside. Oh! Bunch of crates. What the hell happened here?
Remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? The big one.
Dead chickens?
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was odd, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
The wood from the cart too. We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Back off! I found these apples first.
The state of this car. But what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have plenty for everyone.
Innocent will suffer just
If
we have no
one get us fed and watered.
We let emotion cloud our judgment and it almost doomed us. We need strategy and cool heads.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
Who's this?
My friend from the Hag Swamp.
Oh,
join us as we honor
vampire
our fallen
hunters?
dead. You're a bright light on a dark day. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh,
Yeah, he looks totally normal.
Frey, thou disk Durovna. Frey,
This
thou
breaks
is
immersion.
Skagrast.
How they don't
I think we're
interact.
intruding. We should leave quickly.
How they don't even react to
Calm yourself.
how you look.
You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Krasinetra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
What do you want with a stand-in?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Free. Not while his master still lives. But he has perhaps earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
How can you be sure, Stanley? Yeah, he just doesn't want to fucking go there.
200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
If Astarion won't help you, then I will.
God damn it. Fine. If nothing else, at least killing Cazador will feel good.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. Do not stand here and wait. Cazador must be destroyed.
Can't slow down.
Forgive me.
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
Nothing less will do.
Investigation scarce. Free Orpheus, help Kirtrak walls, get Yankee warrior. That's the entrance to the city, I guess. Nothing else. Child drawing. Tender to light, saloon to guide, Cullen ward to judge and passage provide.
So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next wave.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
What? Perception check?
That's curious.
Something in the building? Oh, a key. Sword Coast Courier's key. Oh, it's the key from the building.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Ну, Кристер, не лише. Ти пушки. Кристер, давай. Can I speak to Vision?
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
Something to send? Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Wait, delivery not guaranteed?
Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished. Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them, I can tell you that much. You do that? Well, if it's not too much bother, yes, I'd appreciate the help. Bring me the letter, unopened, of course, and I'll happily compensate you for your troubles.
In this area.
When will I get to train the dogs again?
Woof! Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels?
I like to buy a dog.
It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs and makes more of a mess. They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold.
Okay.
Making me sweat.
Carla? Let's speak to that one.
Mistress says not to talk to strangers.
I'm under strict orders to speak to no outsiders. I am also forbidden from receiving scratches, scritches, and belly rubs.
They sound miserable, man. Oh, poor pups.
Time to press ahead. That's curious.
What? What? Wow. And what's with this?
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
It's an entrance.
My son. He's only a boy. You must understand.
Sir, this does not bode well.
Are you in?
I... Heartless bastards. If they just listen.
Take it somewhere else. My hands are full.
Get in line! We were...
I'm not going anywhere. Not till they let us through.
Aren't you? I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview?
Quickly then, I've urgent business in the city.
And I wouldn't dream of keeping you from it. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this?
My intentions aren't fit for printing, trust me.
You're planning to indulge yourself in some of the darker corners of the city. No need to hide anything. We're all sinners by someone's yardstick. I imagine you've a need to let off some steam after your recent adventures in the shadow-cursed lands. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorm. How did you manage that?
How in the hell do you even know about that?
I'm a journalist. It's my job to know everything. Unfortunately, the version I heard was light on the details. So what did you do to Ketheric?
I fought with everything I had. He was a formidable foe wielding terrible power.
Formidable? You're just being modest. I heard you swatted him aside like a fly from a corpse. You'll deal with the remaining absolutists in much the same way, I suppose. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack?
Not much of a planner, I'm afraid. More of an improviser.
You think chaos courses through your veins? You have no idea.
It's her. Oh my god, it's Oren. Holy. She's spying on us.
You're the lickspittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne.
Oh, it's so cool.
I know the truth. You come for our nether stones. Come to prize one from the tyrant's death grip. Pluck the other from my rotted carcass. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter.
We have the Duke's full
How long has she been watching?
for the good of the people.
I've seen some clips where she appears as random people, like 100 different types of NPCs probably, I don't know. It's not like it's probably not as it has many variations, so depending on what you do.
See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
So how do I deal with the pigeons? Dog. Search for the missing pigeons.
If we get caught sneaking in, a few days in a jail cell.
Did I hear something? I feel like I heard a pigeon. What is this blood here?
You're such a scaredy cat.
Let's check out.
Those machines will fall.
What is this?
That's a serve, they say.
Blood markings.
We'll be on our own.
There's no point. Without the right papers.
It's a shop. Oh. Okay.
Hi! Want a blade?
Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh? Sorry. I just get so excited doing the best job ever.
Really? Customer service is your idea of the best job?
Yeah. I get to talk to people all day. And work for the best damn smith in all of Rivington. Gildro Angle-Iron. He's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil. Right up the stairs in his workshop. But I wouldn't bother him if I were you. He doesn't like to be disturbed when he's in the zone. Is there anything I can help you with? Maybe a shiny, shiny new blade. Oh, yay!
Watch your back.
Is this for a barbarian? Clothing. Kinda wanna buy this.
Pride of the gate.
I'd love to, thanks.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
She loses an armor class. But why? Institution? Ah, it gives plus armor class. 15. Plus 2 points give me 1 armor class. I see. Feel like that's still better, even I lose 1. I gain temporary hit points when I rage. Reduce all incoming damage by 2. When the warrior is struck by a melee attack, the attacker takes 3% damage. It's just, it's better.
Defender of the people. Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
I have battled great evils, been mocked by villains of all sorts. But Orin, she is beyond even Thorm. Her mind is
twisted beyond recognition. What is she capable of? And where will she strike next?
We're nearing the city. Are you excited to return? Reluctant? A little of both?
Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14, and got so tipsy from wine, I puked in Dillard Portier's bushes. It's where the flaming fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. I got a good chewing out over it too. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of law, to know right from wrong. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home, and it's worth saving. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you've taken a lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
I could try and persuade him. Oh man. Impossible. Well, possible if I had another perk.
I appreciate where you're coming from. Truly, I do. But these parasites are quite literally illithid weapons of war. And I'm not so certain they won't be turned against us upon consuming them.
If not over, then through.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
Oathbreaker.
I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
You can follow Oathbreakers instantly by a Paladin quote.
Call it professional curiosity. Now tell me, how does killing make you feel? I can see it in your eyes, though. You can't help feeling a tingle of pleasure all the same. One more question, if you'll humor me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
Of course, third option.
You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
It's her again, it's fucking horror, man. What is the real one then?
Oh, still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
All right. Where are you?
Oh, it's the real one.
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward. Don't dare lie to me. I saw you with my own eyes, grinning at me like some bloody imbecile. I'm gonna knock that smirk right off your face.
She used our fucking... she used our skin. God damn it. Medicine. Roll... let's see. Persuasion. Get a blow to the head. Are you sure you're remembering correctly? And 20. Fuck. Okay. It's fine.
Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today. What do you want now? Then go down to the bloody shop. I've got work to do.
Oh. What do we have here?
How delicious. Watch your back.
Locked from the other side. I wonder what it's hiding.
Yeah, it's intriguing.
Element of surprise.
It's been almost 15 years since I bought this forge from old Gozoon, and in that time I thought I'd seen everything, but I was wrong. The scimitar that Rivington Rat brought in yesterday is the third weapon made of infernal iron. I've purchased in the last month. The only infernal weapons I've seen since I've been here. Of course I'd sold them all pronto, probably getting less than I might have if I was willing to sit on them for a while, but that's something I'm not willing to do. Where are these where are these diabolic weapons coming from? All right, the gnome company is somewhere around this this place. The ones we've saved.
Chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
What to do? These boots have seen everything.
Bits and bobs from Dampelon's
I want to see where the blood leads. Goes up here.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike. Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him. And if I can seize that almighty power for myself, well, all the better.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset, our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset, me.
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint. What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in?
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
Can't talk just now, sorry.
Something over there.
Where? Oh.
Careful, I bite.
Still alive. So that's progress. Have to keep going.
What happens inside? What the fuck?
Oh, for a skeleton key.
What's a mind flare?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer.
Was he just transforming right now? I think he was.
Newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
This abomination's existence pollutes the very air.
What? No! I've had so little time!
That's unfortunate for you.
Blood comes easy these days.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Someone there?
Starian, I have a job for you. Mind flare brain, 1 turn. Is this like a potion? Ring of Rest, you gain advantage on insight checks. Absolute Orders, newborn. True Soul, Alian, your time has come. The Absolute calls to all faithful, and you have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks, leave your armor, leave all insignia of rank behind. You are part of the Flaming Fist no longer. You have been a loyal true soul, but soon you will be so much more. You will be one of us. So, as I understand why I was traveling through the town right now, like every mind that was sparkling, it means it's infected, right? I think so. When you're passing NPCs that are reacting to you, they have the worm inside. Windmill key. Who needs this ring? Like Celestine has pretty shitty ones. Yeah, let's...
Never a dull moment.
Trust no one.
Can't progress any further. Wait, or I can. I can, right? No. Everything else not trained. What do you mean it's not trained? Ah, okay. Absorb intellect.
At least things have stayed interesting. Light on my feet.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new...
Oh, there's a pigeon actually on the roof.
Don't touch me.
Yes, Darren can jump there.
Over there.
I've got a long road ahead. All right, what now? Best be on my way.
There's another one?
What are these grey feathers?
Can't add to inventory. And I failed the perception check.
Sharp as ever. And I'm off.
And what does it do? Grand flight. How? How can I fly? I don't understand it.
Gate at the ready.
What?
Shall we?
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past. You promised you'd get us inside the city. You said you'd do whatever it takes. Maybe another time.
Don't burn yourself.
Well, hello. Let's move. Feathers. Looks like the postmaster's down a messenger pigeon.
Pigeon remains. Looks like it was dragged toward the temple. Could the missing letters be over there?
The temple? Oh. Probably on to something, is that in?
Stamping us into the dirt.
Let's get going. Another step forward.
Where am I needed?
I actually gotta do a long rest.
Interesting times.
I know, sweetie. There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers. You promised inside the city. You said you'd do whatever it takes.
What now?
Do I have that ability? How come he can fly and I can't?
Keep a blade close.
What I didn't pick.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Inside the city. You said you'd do
A hero at heart.
It's Allah. No one stopped me yet.
Queen Vlakith. Skra!
You are Hashalak, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Shestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hashalak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlakith, commander of dragons, My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Okay, where was I? Well, I have some conversation pending with Karlak.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods.
Must be a way to help her somehow with that. You don't think we'll find you a cure?
With this heat going, I can't spare the energy to think. I just want to enjoy whatever's left of this life of mine. Anyway, it could be worse. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, with who I'm meant to be with. How many people can say that?
True.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware. Lae'zel has courage turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own. But should Great Vlaakith come to settle a score with Lae'zel, well, I might be convinced to kill her. Undying or not, she was very loud. You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies, every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles. Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to doze off in. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? What need, when it seems so intent on repeating itself? But stay this apocalypse, and I'll let you read my journals. Promise.
Okay, promise.
So, Lae'zel's finally seen the light and turned on her mistress. It took a little time, but she got there. Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight.
Vlaakith's a fearsome one. The sort it's hard to say no to. But Lae'zel said it anyway, to her immense credit. She's choosing truth. She's choosing freedom. For her, for Orpheus, for the Githyanki people. I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to celebrate the occasion, but the only gift phrases I've picked up are the sweary sort.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome. I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the Chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
Yes, it means she's gonna appear during those fights.
I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered, good for her. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. Not quite. Above all else, protecting our base of operations in Baldur's Gate was the reason I had to surrender my memories to begin with. Or at least, that's what I was led to believe. We should look for someone to point me in the right direction. Otherwise, we'll have little recourse but to wander the whole city searching. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
Good idea. Maybe I should swap Will for now.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stand and
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Absolutely not. We've hit our quota for mangy strays.
Of course you can stay in, pick a spot and sell it in.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen
Hello.
reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea. Never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Probably go with insight. Can I roll again?
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
You're giving the future you'll never have. Vlaakith took everything from you.
How well you've come to to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all.
She's now a
May the
separatist.
comet blaze my path forward. We find Voss at Shares's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus tough Kinazin. What about him? A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
I think that's all. Ah wait, gotta invite Shadowheart into a group.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road.
Oh.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brainquakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
Your company is disgusting. Just ask away.
Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you. I see that you are unable to let that go. But do not forget that I trusted you with my life, as you trusted me with yours. Manipulation or not, we need each other. My relationship with Berlin was similar in this regard, though less dramatic. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. Astute as ever. You think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. Berlin thought the same at first. You are wrong. Feeling is vital to the pursuit of anyone's goals, even a mind flayer's. Like you, mind flayers know fear. Like you, we crave recognition. But unlike you, unlike the others of my kind, I am no slave to either. My end is and always has been freedom. Berlin understood this. Berlin became my freedom.
That was insightful.
I am glad you were able to learn something. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus.
All right. Should probably just start with the quest about the pigeons right here. We should be keep looking for clues as to her base of operations. She must find one such lookout in order to learn where the Sharon closure is hidden. Expects to find such a lookout hiding among the desperate new arrivals flooding into Worm's Crossing.
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
I can't remember them.
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a
I think
priest.
I've met them in the first act or something.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
We loved Father Logan. The crying one weeps today. Our Father Logan is dead. Murdered.
What happened?
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
We let
more outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
All right.
Exactly this. Exactly this.
Ilmater's edict is to welcome all into his embrace. Salve all suffering.
I have all the evidence I need.
You don't even
What the hell? Flying elephant?
Trust no one. How delicious. Time for discretion. Like a wraith.
What to do?
I still can't believe anyone would murder Father Logan. Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself.
What the hell is this?
You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year, peacefully.
Oh.
We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
There's something about the amulet.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Who has it? Help the spirit of the amulet. We learned the Shira Cloran passed away. She's buried in a crypt under the temple. Do I have the amulet? Sentient amulet. Should probably grab myself it. How can I cast it?
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Why do I not see it right now? Items? Passive.
What a day.
Thou shalt return to me. Thou shalt have my blessing. Oh, no, no. This cannot, must not, shall not be. You must open her tomb in the open-hand temple post-haste. She may bless us, even beyond the veil.
Beneath the rampant joy, you sense the monk's fear and sincerity. He doesn't wish to harm you, but that doesn't mean he won't. You feel a chuckle coming on, but it soon fades.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
How do I enter? Investigate open hand temple. Bring the spirit of the amulet to Shinra.
Need to find a way forward.
To Shira.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. What do you want to know? I reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
Brother Dummin.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave. I know it's not fair. This was the best job I ever had. Logan was kinder than most. And now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical.
We tossed Brilgor out back. Sister Rose has Lorgan in the infirmary, preparing him for a decent burial. You could pop your head in and pay your respects. Look, I need to finish up here.
He's back here.
This chest is deeper than it looks. A double bottom, of course.
Confessions Volume 1.
Someone there? Should be easy. Over here.
Oh. Seraphic Vigil's gloves. Guiding bolt. It's for a monk.
Never a dull moment.
Mm-hmm.
Should mind my step.
Yes.
This is the place, probably. The crypt. Gorilla. More feathers. Ruined necklace.
Can't give up now. Let's be quick.
Is that a cat? What if the culprit is a cat?
Could go for a good meal.
Don't touch me. Don't linger.
That collar looks familiar. Something to do with Gale. Hey.
Yeah. You notice the Tressum guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
Kitty? How vulgar. You can call me... Actually, it's better
It's
if
a
you
cat
don't
with
call me
wings.
at all. That'll be all,
Some
thank
kind
you.
of familiar?
That's for me to know, isn't it?
Oh, I won! What?
Take it. Curse this bleeding heart of mine, but use it well, you hear? What of them? I don't dirty my paws for anything less than pheasant, I'll have you know.
You've been sent here to take you in for questioning. You can avoid an unpleasant trip inside if you tell me the truth now. Let's see. Persuasions. Let's go with this. Oh, come on. 3. Seriously. Roll again.
If I didn't know better, I'd think you were threatening me. I ate the pigeons. Are you satisfied? I prevaricated before. Pigeon is my second most favorite meat.
Those letters are important. You shouldn't be eating their messengers.
Importance is relative. A letter may be important to one. A growling belly may be more important to another. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta!
Deception?
I doubt you know the first thing about choosing pigeon meat. As such, I'll be ignoring you starting now.
Oh no, she flew off. And the ring. What about the ring? Ring of Blink. That's huge.
cooking?
Available only in combat.
Hey, good looking. Toast, toast. On it.
Looking ahead.
What's the story? Let's go! Steady. Halfling essence. Time for a soft touch. Stealth mode activated. Quiet.
Still alive. So that's progress. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Well, well. Let's turn down the fire.
Who is Shira?
What path lies before me?
Bring it to Shira. Ah, there's the hatch. But why is there blood? What the hell?
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clawen is buried.
Yes, let's.
All right, what now?
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clawen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas.
Oh.
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer?
I think guess we're gonna fight him. -1 from intelligence.
Well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
Oh, come on, dude. Alright. Surprised.
My word.
Time to kill. The dance macabre. I'm ready.
Ready for another round?
Eternally cast then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee, lend your forbearance. No.
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure.
Yeah.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
I guess the amulet also disappeared. Oh no, it's still here. Huh. But you can't speak to it again.
Still breathing, despite everything. Very well. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Keep a blade close.
Close enough.
Easy.
Got it. Elixir of necrotic resistance. Oh. Okay.
No one's stopped me yet. Don't waste a step.
Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of...
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet?
I did.
Yes, fine. Just give me the letters. Still sealed. Thank the gods. You've no idea the kindness you've done me. What a relief.
Would never hurt him. He had nothing to do with his death. I swear it.
Alright, I'm gonna save you for today.